This is real talk, right? What you can see, this is Slug TV right here. I'm in Cali, having a discussion with my moms. My wife is on the phone with me as well. My sister, she holding the camera, Janzi. That's her son, Cameron. And I'm just talking about how we need to come together as a family, man. Because I'm sick of struggling. I'm sick of them struggling, you know what I'm saying? The situations that they in and what they got to do, you know what I'm saying? It could be better, man. Because like I said, I lived this, you know what I'm saying? Before they was even born, I've been through this my whole life. That's why I say that I'm sick of them living like this, man. I want my mom and my sister to come on one accord, you know what I'm saying, so it can be better. Because like I was saying, I'm a man with numbers. I like to know what's being paid on time. I don't want nothing
lapsing.
Yeah, lapsing over, and I don't never want to be in lack. And what I'm learning from my kingdom principles of applying God and applying faith, I know that they can make it. You know what I'm saying? They beautiful young ladies, you know what I'm saying? And we got that from my mom and dad. My dad was a handsome man. I'm handsome. My mom was beautiful. And it's excuse G Mama, she off the chain. But and my nephew, they beautiful. We all beautiful. And y'all beautiful too watching, you know what I'm saying? Just to let you know, beauty, you know, is awesome.
It's beyond skin deep.
Man, I just don't want them to struggle no more, man.
They don't have to.
They don't have to. And all it takes is unity, you know
That's
what I'm saying?
It.
Being in peace, being in love, man. And that's what the whole world is missing right now. It's love. The agape love.
The agape love.
And they know that. You know, it burns me up. I'm like 1,600 miles away. I ain't been out here. I ain't seen my mom in 4 years and a month, y'all. My sister, 5 years. Janzi,
the longest.
Yeah, 5 years, 4 years, and Tasha 3 years. She came to Illinois.
Yeah.
Spent one day with me. You know, she did her thing, did a photo shoot and all that, whatever. But you know, I ain't seen them in years. My dad, he ain't really never been there for my whole life. My dad only been in my life talking a total of years. I'm 28 now. Man.
Can't even count. Not on even one hand.
I'm gonna say about 12 maybe. That's out of my whole 28 years. You know, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Moved out here at 4, then went back. Then from about 7, I heard from about 4 to 7. Then about 8, moved back to Illinois. Then 12, you know, back and forth. Then came back out here when I was 14. Then went back. You know, I've been back and forth to Cali. I don't even know how many times. Drove a couple times. Flew many times. It's just, you know, living from Compton, L.A., Rancho Cucamonga, Redland, Upland, Palmdale, South Central, Hollywood. Man, even Missions stuff, y'all don't even remember. We lived in Missions before. I remember just the rocks on the ground where the people was, I just remember the rocks, and I remember the white ladies. And I remember sleeping in churches with a whole bunch of beds around.
A lot of people.
You know, y'all don't even know this stuff.
Yeah.
I went through hell, man.
You wasn't even born.
You know what I'm saying? I struggled all my life. That's why I thank God for everything that I got. That's why I can eat anything I want to, because I mean sometimes that's all we had to eat is whatever they fixing. It can look like slop, but it you know, you hungry.
That's right.
Like I say at Yucca, 6054 Yucca on that other thing. Man, go up there, fix the food with them, turn around, and sit down with them.
Yeah.
Skid Row in the LA Mission. We down there. I didn't even really want to be down there today.
Clean.
Cause look what I got.
We had clean clothes
on down
and
there.
Your dad like, come on y'all, let's go down there.
My dad still wanted to do that.
Yeah.
And I mean, I thank God, because now I got a heart for the people. I mean, if you check out the Slug TV, I don't even gotta know you. I touch you and pray for you, because I know how it is to struggle out here.
Yeah,
and when I see my sisters, man,
it hurts.
Dude, man.
That hurt. It hurts.
Y'all just don't know, man.
Tamara, if you break my mini blinds, you gonna get it.
This is crazy, man.
I have a piece to say. Let me say something. Pull it up on G Mama for real. Yes, I love my daughters, and I am kind of firm on them because I really don't want them to walk the shoes I walk, but I know they have to make choices and decisions on their own. But a mother don't want their children to go through anything that is hurtful. And then when I tell them something, I know they're grown and everything. They don't want to listen to me because they're already in their mindset. But then when they fall down and all the pain is on them, then they look for me to be there for them. And I want to be there, but I don't want to be there because I want them to be strong women. I went through it all when I had them. You just don't know what I went through.
Give me your testimony. Tell about how you was on drugs.
Yeah, I mean, I've done crack cocaine. Yes, I have with my husband. I was introduced to it when I was my son Slugger was 5, and I was 21. I think it was
21 years old.
And I did drugs, you know, and I continued to do drugs up until the latter part of my years. But God, you know, He took that from me, and I'm grateful, you know. But in the meantime, you know, your body goes through these changes, and you don't know why. Okay, I have an enlarged heart, okay, and it's like thyroid problems, amongst other things. So it's like, you know, but God's given me the strength and the courage to keep on going, you know. And I ain't proud of what I went through, but God have us going through things for a reason. You know, maybe it might be somebody out there that don't know God, and I can go to them with the situation they've been into and let them know, hey, yeah, I've been there because I have walked their shoes. I'm not like nobody say I understand and really don't because they ain't walked their shoes. You know, I'm not proud of standing up here before Slug TV and saying this. You know, but this is a part of life. You know, my grandfather was a bishop, and my other grandfather was a reverend, so I knew right from wrong. But as I grew up, I became rebellious. Yes. And I went the wrong way. And it took time for me. And I mean, only thing I can say, I was blessed that my kids did not get taken from me. There was time when me and my husband was out there getting drugs and my kids was in the car. I remember this time the police came up and said, if you guys don't leave out this area, we're going to take your kids. I was lucky. But that stopped me? No, I kept on. You know? And it wasn't a choice for me. It wasn't a choice. I could say, Lord, take that away from me. And then here come my husband. You know? It would always be him that wanted to initiate the thing. But I loved him. And I still love him. You know? Because I believe God can change anybody. He just got to want it. I've been with this man ever since I was 15. Even though he was here and I was there, he still considers me as his, and I still consider myself as his. But the only thing, I don't want my children to go through that, and they don't understand. I'll try to be understanding to the choices they make, to the men they have, but ain't no man good enough for mine. Because if mine had to struggle hard as me out there working to make $1 for her and hers, ain't no man good enough. Because a man, my daddy told me this when I got with my husband and my son was 2 years old. My daddy told me this: I ain't supposed to work. A man was supposed to take care of me. My father worked. My mother was a stay-home mother until my father told my mother he did not love her.
Cameron, be quiet.
Anymore. And when he told my mother that he didn't love her anymore, my mother had to... Okay, Cameron. My mother had to get herself together, Not just for her, but for me and my sister. That's what she had to do. She had to make a positive statement for us because she had to be the single mother. She had to be the mother and the father. So in the meantime, this is what happened to me and my sister growing up. My mother had moved away after my father had told her he didn't love her no more.